You've got thousands of followers, like hundreds and thousands, but you've got no one to talk to at 2 a.m. in the night. You're in Zoom meetings all day, you go to office, आपके साथ बहुत सारे लोग मिलते जुलते हैं. But where are those people when you need them the most? Let's talk about Isha. She's a friend of mine. She's 26, lives in Mumbai. She works in a remote job in a creative field. She meets so many people because she collaborates with them. So entire day Zoom meeting पे है. She works with them to brainstorm ideas. बहुत सारी बातचीत होती है. She goes and engages online. She talks to her friends and comments on their pictures. But the irony is we're all connected so easily with each other, yet we are disconnected at the same time. This is called digital paradox. To crack this, there are a lot of ways to make friends online, even intentionally. Why the digital paradox happens is, first of all, less efforts, which is equal to less depth conversations. It is so easy to just put an emoji, oh so cute, oh so pretty, and leave the conversation at that. It takes 2 seconds to react and like a picture. The second thing is, it's less intimate in the sense कि on social media you always feel like you are watching other people's story. कोई कहाँ घूमने गया, किसके साथ घूमने गया. You watch their travel stories, but you are not a part of their life. You are just a third seat viewer. And the third one, the urban lifestyle and the work from home challenge, which is a total disconnect from the society. Earlier, when our dads used to go to work, our moms used to go to work, they used to go out in the break and chai pe tapri peete the. Sorry. They used to have conversations about their bosses, about their friends, about their marriage life. But जब से work from home start हुआ है, that common meet point is lost somewhere. It has lost its essence. Now, how are we going to crack this digital paradox? Online friendships can be intentional too. The very first thing would be, instead of just putting an emoji and being like, oh so cute, you can write instead like, hey, I've seen you posting a lot about books and you've been to a lot of cafes. Is it something that is of a new interest you've developed? Is it your new hobby? How is it that you're feeling? Talk about them in that space and not about the cafe that they went to and the food that they had. Listen more rather than respond. We usually just end up talking more about ourselves and just बातें करते रहते, मैंने ये किया, मैंने वो किया. It's all about me. But what if we give just 2 minutes to listen to what they have to say? The third one is, even if it is been a long time, follow up with each other. It just takes 5 minutes to check in with someone. Hey, how was your week? How was your weekend? How are you feeling? And that's it. How to come out of this online world and meet in offline, because we have spent so much time in our rooms, in our own space, in COVID, post-COVID as well, in work from office, कि हम भूल गए कि बाहर नए लोगों से कैसे मिलते हैं. We have developed so much of social anxiety and burnout that we have forgot how to connect with people in real life. So there are a few easy ways that you can put a habit into this. The very first thing is, join your interest, hobbies and club. There are so many activities that happen around aesthetic cafes on Sunday mornings, where even if it is for book lovers, whether you are into arts, pottery, craft, anything and everything, there's a club out there. Try joining those communities where the interests align with yours. It's once a week. It's a small commitment that you can make. The second is, take initiative. हम हमेशा राह देखते हैं कि वो मुझे पूछेगा तो मैं हाँ शायद सोचूं उस बारे में. It just takes a small moment of courage to take that initiative कि hey, this is something that I want to do. This is something that I want to try. What do you think? Do you want to do it? Let's do it together. Trust me, people always remember who takes initiative. And this is not just for your life in general, like friends and all, but even at the office, people will always remember who took the first step. And the third one is the consistency. You've joined the club, but तुम एक संडे गए, 2 संडे गए. By the third Sunday, you are like, you know what, let me snooze the alarm and go to sleep. मुझे नहीं जाना आज. Do not do that. Keep that consistency. Keep that habit. And trust me, if you do it once, you will do it twice. By the third time, you'll already have friends and you will already have the motivation to go and join those clubs and meet those people out there. So while we also talk about digital detox, try these things to really meet new people in your life and detox from there. So we've understood how online and offline will create friendship, but how do we balance them out? We've got online friends now whom we have never met. We've got offline friends with whom we talk less online. Use social media as a bridge. It's not the way you connect. It's just to pass on the message, update each other. That's not the sole way that you are with that person. The second is audit your scroll. Is this person helping you grow up, or watching that person's content, stories hai, photos hai, is making you spiral? Keep your content also something which motivates you to move forward in life. Protect real time. Now this is a very small thing, बहुत basic है, but we have forgotten this. To keep our phones down when we are with someone. हमें आदत सी हो गई है. Even if we are with someone, we'll take our Instagram and scroll and while waiting for the food to arrive. When you are with that person, focus on that person. Give your 100% attention to that person. This is all about how are you going to crack and maintain the balance from the digital toxicity. Connectivity is not about liking each other's stories, telling, oh, you have a cute picture, oh, this is so aesthetic and all. It's about patience and keeping that calm, having deep conversations with that person and helping each other grow. If you are looking to find a space that will help you connect with such like-minded people, to find your tribe where you not only connect but grow together, you can join my community, the Mind Detox Lab. It's a free anonymous community where we help you detox your life, relationship and career. You can check out the link in the description below and subscribe my channel for more such videos. I'll see you in the next one.